Hey my loves, I hope you're having a beautiful day. The Swedes are probably sleeping, but the Americans might be with me, or from the rest of the world. I'm outside walking in San Francisco, heading over to a coffee shop to meet a Swedish friend who's visiting. So I was thinking of using this 20-minute walk to record a video about a subject that you guys have been asking about self-sabotage. So, first of all, what is self-sabotage? Self-sabotage can be very clear. It can be things that we know that we're self-sabotaging, like instead of calling that pretty boy that we want to take out a date, we just don't call, or we want to apply for a job, but we're just not applying. We're holding ourselves back for one reason or another. It can also be very subtle things. It can be things like you're self-sabotaging by getting sick every time you're going to do something that will support your dreams. It can be very subtle things like you're trying to start your own business, but suddenly you don't have any money left. Suddenly the money is, you crash your car or something happens. That is actually also self-sabotage, but much subtler and much smarter self-sabotage. So the thing is, why we're doing this is because all of us, we have like an inner thermostat inside of us. Like in a room, you have the AC, you have the thermostat, and you put it on I'm just gonna see so I don't get hit by a car. You put it on how warm you want your apartment to be, right? And when it's too cold, your apartment is your AC is starting to produce warmth, and reversed. When it's getting too warm, cold air is coming out. So the thing is that all of us have that inside of us. So we have this inner thermostat, how happy we are, how successful we can be. All these things is like a thermostat that we're trying. We look at our surroundings when we're growing up. We look at parents, other people that care about us, other people that we have close to us, and we decide what happiness is. We decide what success is. We decide how much money is okay to earn. And we put this thermostat on the different layers. So maybe in money, we have a high thermostat. You have grown up in a situation where it's okay to earn money. So you let yourself earn money. You do not self-sabotage because you have your inner thermostat very high. But then there is also other situations, like maybe love. Maybe in relationships, your thermostat is very low. So you are not allowing yourself to become very happy in relationships. So when you are starting to get more happy than your thermostat, you're starting to blow in cold air. You're starting to sabotage the relationship. You're starting to lash out. You're starting to behave in weird ways where you're like, why the fuck did I do that? You're starting to change the temperatures so the thermostat is stable. Do you get it? And we do this with every internal thermostat, and it's subconscious, so we don't fucking know about it, but it rules our life. So when you're self-sabotaging, what you really do is that you're trying to get the temperature down, because you are not allowed to be that happy. You are not allowed. It's too hot. You're not allowed to earn that much money. It's too hot. So your internal system is like, no. We have to bring the temperature down. So that's why we're self-sabotaging. And we do it in subtle ways, and we do it in very clear ways. So the thing, how to deal with this. We can try to fix the problems, but the thing is, what it's really the core problem. Sorry if I'm breathing very heavily. I'm walking up San Francisco Hill, as always when I'm recording. Okay, so the thermostat is actually the problem. The problem is not your behavior. the behavior is just a result of your internal thermostat. So what you need to focus on is to change that thermostat. You have to go back and look at all the patterns. You have to look at everything that you thought about, say, money. You have to go back and you have to look, how was my parents' relationship to money? How was my grandparents? How people that I was around growing up, in the neighborhood I grew up, what kind of relationship did they have to money? And then you like look at that and you kind of like, what is true? What do I want to have? What do I want to have? What is reality? Do I want to change it? Do I really believe those lies that I've been fed growing up? Maybe it can be things like rich people are douchebags. Rich people only are selfish. They only think about themselves. Of course, when you're starting to get richer, of course you're going to start self-sabotage because you don't want to be selfish. You don't want to be a douchebag. So all this, you have to take a step back and look at the truths, like the lies that you have about all these different areas in your life. So you start looking at the areas where you're struggling because it's just easier, because it's so fucking clear. So we say you're struggling with relationships. Just go back. Look, how was the relationships around me? What do I believe love is? Maybe in your family, love is giving up yourself. Love is always putting everybody else first. So of course you don't want a relationship, because that means you have to put yourself second, or even worse. So you have to look at all the truths and lies about all the different areas in your life, and then you have to decide, where do I want my inner thermometer to stand, my inner thermostat? Where do I want it? You have to start making your own realities. You have to start making your own truths. You have to start changing, and you have to start creating a reality that fits you. I just have to show you guys. This is so beautiful. I'm going to turn this around without getting hit by a car. Oh, can I? Yes. Look at this, gorgeous. I just walked up this big hill. This beautiful San Francisco. And I'm gonna walk down here now. Look at this. Gorgeous. Maybe it was worth walking up that hill. I'm so sweaty right now. So the thing is that you have to go back and work on your inner thermostat. You have to create new realities, like I'm allowed to be happy. Like earning money is not bad. Earning money will make me be of higher service. Being in a relationship will not make me feel trapped. Being in a relationship will make me feel more free. Like all these new things, you have to decide what is real for you, because you're an adult now. So you can let go of the truths that you had as a kid, because they don't serve you anymore. If you're struggling in some kind of areas, there are truths or lies there that is not serving you, and you have to let them go. Another way of doing that is to work with affirmations. So you decide those different things, your new reality, your new truths. You decide on them and you say them in an I am statement. So I am happy in my relationships. I feel free. All those kind of things. Or I'm wealthy. I have abundance. And I serve the world with my money. So all these kind of realities that you decide for you, create as a I am statement and start repeating it for yourself. Start putting it around you, on the mirrors, in your wallet, everywhere you see it, so you remind the inner thermostat, like, this is where we're going, bro. You're not going down, you're going up. There's also very good at doing guided meditations on this. Guided meditation where you go into your subconscious and start rearranging. I can see if I can find some on YouTube and post for you guys. And just going back and work on that thermostat. If you're trying to do it and you are not successful on your own, I highly recommend like going to a hypnotherapist, doing some kind of breath work, everything that goes deep into your subconscious. So not that much talking, but going directly into the subconscious and rearrange there. So I hope this makes it a little bit clearer why you're self-sabotaging and what to do about it. If you have any more questions, post below and I can talk a little bit more about it and make sure that we all just stop fucking self-sabotaging and start enjoying this beautiful life. And God, my thermostat is going up on fucking hot. My life, I'm deserving to be happy, wealthy, strong, healthy, everything. I deserve it, and you do too. So work on that inner thermostat. Let's support each other and create an amazing life. I love you guys. If you have questions, just post below and see you soon.